The gentleman reserves the balance of his time. The gentlelady from Florida.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I yield myself such time as I may consume.
Gentlelady is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I rise today in support of House Resolution 831, recognizing the goals and ideals of National Adoption Day and Month. As you know, November 21st will mark this year's annual National Adoption Day celebration. All across the country, communities will gather together to celebrate the adoptions that have been finalized that year and those that we hope to finalize in the following year. It is in the spirit of this community and family that makes National Adoption Day so effective and so very important in the lives of the nation's nearly 500,000 foster children. Since the tradition began in the year 2000, over 25,000 children have joined families on this very important day. As someone who gave birth to 2 children, I also adopted an older, hard-to-place child, and I know what having a family means to so many children, and in particular to older children. My oldest daughter, following her mom's footsteps, she and her husband a year ago adopted a baby at birth. So whether it's at birth or when the child is older, it is a wonderful, wonderful experience for any family. I'm happy to report that little Joey just celebrated his first birthday. Although we don't often consider it, each year thousands of children also age out of the foster care system. Each year they grow older, it becomes harder and harder to place them with forever families. In so many cases, adoption is the key to breaking the cycle of abuse for children who would otherwise languish in dangerous homes. Perhaps it goes without saying how important it is for children to grow up in loving and supportive families. Yet, with thousands and thousands of children still being denied this most fundamental opportunity, Congress must do all that it can to support their efforts to find a home for these children. As such, the federal government has rightly stepped in to relieve the financial burden on adoptive families, and in doing so has made adoption more affordable to people of all income levels. But much still remains to be done. The resolution that we are considering today is an important affirmation and reaffirmation of our commitment to improving the lives of foster children everywhere. And I thank my colleagues on both sides of the aisle for their support and attention to this matter. If you don't think that taking a child into your home and loving that child makes a real difference, let me tell you something that my adopted daughter just told me this week. Now, she was in very, very poor situation as she was growing up. She told me, she said she met a man who epitomizes what her dad represented. Her dad was my deceased husband, Harvey Waite. So she learned what a true family man really was through our adoption. And with that, Mr. Speaker, I urge adoption of this resolution, and I reserve the balance of my time.